Does your furry friend take over your bed every night? It's time to reclaim your space while giving them the comfort they deserve with the coldest, cozy dog bed. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description to buy now on Amazon.
Over the past 2 years, I have received 4 telephone calls from my GP that I would rather have done without. The first was when I was 65, still culture secretary, and sat in the back of a ministerial car on my way to a meeting. My doctor was blunt and to the point. You are pre-diabetic. It's not the best result, though you are only just in the pre-zone. Her advice was to lose weight as soon as possible, at least 12 pounds, and to alter my diet. This took me by surprise as I would have described myself as a fairly healthy eater. I rarely ate red meat, avoided ultra-processed food, and cooked from scratch when I was at home. But I knew that standing at not much over 5 foot tall and weighing 11 stone 3 pounds, things weren't right. The truth is, I had never fully shed the baby weight from 30 years ago, and the bathroom scales tended to swing up and down. My wardrobe was full of clothes I couldn't fit into, and I cringed at photographs of myself. But how on earth was I going to lose weight when I barely had control of my own diary or diet? I worked extremely long hours in a high-stress job. I lived most of the week away from home and ate on the hoof, sometimes late at night and often take away hot food. But that phone call alarmed me. I had to do something. It wasn't easy to shed the extra weight. If I wanted to lose 4 pounds in my 20s, I could do it in a week. Those days had long gone, so I altered my lifestyle. When I worked on a documentary with the late Michael Mosley, he gave me copies of his books. In the foreword of one, I read the following: all disease begins in the gut. I took that to heart and ate lots more fruit and vegetables, cut down on chocolate and didn't let a cake or biscuit pass my lips. I also gave up sugar in my morning coffee and only had wine at weekends. The half bottle of wine a night became a thing of the past. 5 months of hard work later, and I mean very hard work, a repeat blood test result showed I was no longer in the realms of prediabetes and was now down to 10 stone 5 pounds. I assumed I would continue to lose weight, but I didn't. The scale stuck stubbornly at 10 stone 5 pounds, no matter what I did. It's your age, my daughters helpfully volunteered. Plus, there was always something to get in the way, a celebratory event, a weekend away or a holiday, and the needle on the scales failed to move. I was reassured that I wasn't putting weight on, but frustrated that I wasn't losing any more. Then came the next phone call after a routine blood test. I had non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, a buildup of fat in the liver common in the obese and overweight, which can lead to more serious damage later. But I have lost weight, I told my doctor. Not enough, it transpired, my BMI was still a long way out of the normal range. The graphic on the NHS website is very clear. If you are in the green zone, you are a healthy weight, amber, overweight, red, obese. I was at the wrong end of the amber scale, closer to red, and the website told me I should weigh between 7 st and 9 stone 6 pounds. I had 2 more stone to lose. Do better, was the thought running through my mind as I put down the phone. So about 9 months ago, I joined a gym and went religiously every single week, signed up to Pilates and yoga classes and took on the dog walking, and still, the dial on the scales didn't move. I was 66 and the challenge to lose those 28 pounds was daunting. The trouble was, I still hadn't confronted my real problem. No matter how many steps I walked or spinning classes I took, nothing was going to work until I stopped indulging in so many treats. You see, my household revolved around entertaining and food. Food is a joy, and there was nothing I loved more than trying out new recipes and feeding others. By the time the third call came, I wondered if I should put my doctor on my Christmas card list. Maybe I should invite her around for a meal? Your cholesterol is high, she said, we need to put you on statins. It did cross my mind that maybe we should stop doing the blood tests, which kept on returning the doomsday results. However, being a trooper, I picked up the prescription and began taking cholesterol-lowering atorvastatin, at 20 milligrams a day. I hated doing this. I have an aversion to taking any medication and, if I'm honest, I felt like a total failure. I had now left Westminster and thrown myself full-time into life as a novelist and a columnist for this paper, which mean